What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm the House Hacking Mom, and in today's video I'm going to go over this massive Aldi grocery haul that I just finished, just came back from, and believe it or not, this only cost me $72.08, and it's not only 1 week's worth of groceries, but it is 2 weeks worth of groceries. So this really just speaks to the fact that you can shop healthy on a budget, and only 2 of the items that I bought today were actually on sale. So it really just speaks to the great prices that Aldi has. So in this video, I'm going to share what all I bought, how much it cost, and what I plan on making with it. And if you follow me on my Instagram at House Hacking Mom, I'm going to post all the recipes that I'm going to be making using these ingredients, and of course supplementing with the other stuff that I have on hand to feed my family for the next 2 weeks. And of course, if you enjoy content like this, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. I make content like this twice a week. And without any further ado, let's jump into the video. So I divided all the food here up into categories. So let's start with the most expensive category, that being meat. Now I do plan on supplementing the meat that I bought today with the meat that I already have on hand in my freezer. And if you haven't seen the video about what I like to keep in my freezer, I will link it up here in the cards and in the description below, and that will sort of let you know what food I'm starting with for the next 2 weeks. So this is the classic 95 cents a pound whole chickens that they have at Aldi, and this is a 6.6 pound chicken, and I got it for 95 cents a pound, so it's $6.27, but because the sell by date is tomorrow, I got it for $2 off. So this was actually only $4.27 for a 6.6 pound chicken. This will easily get my family 4 meals at least. So that was a super great deal. And then I also got the boneless skinless chicken breast. Now I rarely buy boneless skinless chicken breasts because I don't think they're a very economical buy. You're paying for the convenience of having the bones removed of white meat. So I rarely buy it. I usually buy chicken either whole or as leg quarters. But today, this was on sale for $1.47 a pound, which is a really great deal. I will get a lot of food out of this. And this was $6.97 for 4.7 pounds. That's a really great deal. Again, I'm going to be getting a lot of food out of both of these buys. And right off the bat, I'm thinking chicken noodle soup, chicken chili, burritos, spinach stuffed chicken, and probably some chicken pasta salad. So those were really great buys. I'm gonna go ahead and put these back into the refrigerator. All right, now we're going to do the dairy section so I can also get this stuff back in the refrigerator. So eggs. Eggs are one of the most economical foods that you can buy. They are very cheap and they're very filling, and they are good for you despite what the older generation sometimes think about cholesterol being horrible for you. But eggs are actually very good for you and a wonderful source of protein. So these were $1.47 per dozen. Now I know a lot of Aldis will have these on sale for sometimes only 50 cents a dozen. So our Aldi tends to have the dairy a little bit more expensive compared to other Aldis. So just check at your local Aldi. You might be getting a lot better prices than even I am. So I went ahead and got 2 dozen of these, and I actually already have a dozen and a half sitting in my refrigerator. So we will have plenty to last the next 2 weeks. I will use this primarily for baking and for breakfasts. Next is cheese. Cheese can be a little bit expensive, so you definitely want to make sure you're always buying it in block form. This is the cheapest way usually to buy cheese. You definitely don't want to buy it sliced, and you definitely do not want to buy it shredded. Shredded cheese usually has some sort of a coating on the outside that can make it not melt as nicely, and it's usually marked up pretty significantly. So you definitely want to make sure you are buying it in block form. We will be using this for the chili recipes, some scrambled egg recipes, and probably on a burrito or some sort of Mexican dish that I'm going to be making. So we got 2 of these, and these were $1.69 a package at our Aldi. Next, we have got our yogurt. I do not buy the small individual serving size yogurts. They are way overpriced. This is the best way that you can buy yogurt if you're not going to make it yourself. I have not taken that plunge yet, but this is whole milk Greek yogurt, and we use this as our sour cream substitute. It's much healthier and it's way less expensive than a tub of sour cream, and also because it's yogurt, it lasts a lot longer. If you look at the expiration dates on sour cream compared to yogurt, yogurt has a much longer shelf life, so you can buy it in big tubs like this and it's going to last you and not go bad. For example, this doesn't go bad until February 19th, and right now it is January 14th, so I have more than a month to eat this whole tub. And this was $3.45 for this tub. Greek yogurt is definitely a little bit more expensive than regular yogurt. Now, this is regular plain yogurt. I get the plain because I give this to my baby a lot, and when it's plain, it doesn't have any extra sugar added or only very little sugar added, as opposed to the flavored yogurts. And I did buy the organic because I wanted to get the whole milk, and the only yogurt at Aldi that comes both plain and whole milk is the organic version. So this was $2.45, and this will easily last me 2 weeks with her, probably actually a month. And again, the expiration date on this is February 19th, so we have plenty of time to eat all this. Now, milk really frustrates me at our Aldi because you can go to most Aldis and get your milk for $1, $1.50. You can go to a Walmart and get whole milk for, $1, $1.50, $1.25. At our Aldi, it's $3.18. So that's a little bit frustrating. I only bought one. We don't drink tons and tons of just glasses of milk, and we don't drink a lot of cereal, or eat a lot of cereal rather, or any foods like that. It's usually just for recipes, in our scrambled eggs, things like that. And then every once in a while we will have a glass of milk. So 1 gallon will easily last us for 2 weeks. And then of course I bought some half and half for our coffee and our other hot drinks. It's also really good in soups. So this was $1.55, and this will probably last us more than the next 2 weeks. This is probably going to be a month to a month and a half. Fortunately, it doesn't go bad until March 14th, so we have plenty of time to use it up. Go over the starches / filler foods. So we have 100% whole wheat bread. This is the only way that I buy bread. It is so much healthier than white bread or multigrain bread or any of those other types of breads. I do sometimes make my own whole wheat bread, but I'm not counting on myself to do that this week, so I wanted to make sure I had something. And you want to look for the 100% whole wheat and the whole grain stamp you're going to see on the back where it says 14 grams of fiber, and look at the ingredient list, and it should say whole wheat flour as the very first ingredient, and that's how you know you are actually getting 100% whole wheat bread. And this was only 99 cents, so this will definitely last us 2 weeks. We don't eat sandwiches much or anything like that, so this will mostly be toast and maybe grilled cheese one lunch or something like that. This is something I have not tried before. I got some croissants because I want to try to make some breakfast sandwiches for my husband. I usually use English muffins, but I thought it would be fun to give him a little treat and use the butter croissant. So we're going to be trying that this week. And these were $2.69, so a little bit pricier than plain English muffins, but it'll be a treat for him. Okay, now this is the classic 10-pound bag of russet potatoes. This is easily going to last us the next 2 weeks. It'll probably definitely go beyond that. And this whole bag only costs $3.99. Now, I'm sorry, this is a lot of food. You can get a lot of food out of 10 pounds of potatoes. So we'll definitely be using this for potato soup and roasted potatoes and baked potatoes over the next 2 weeks. I happen to love bow tie pasta. It's probably my favorite cut of pasta, maybe besides angel hair. So we are actually going to be eating this probably tonight or tomorrow, and this is going to be in my chicken pasta salad. And this was only 79 cents. All right, good old flour tortillas. I'm almost embarrassed to tell y'all that we buy white tortillas because I'm all about being healthy, but I think if I tried to serve my husband whole wheat tortillas, he would laugh in my face. So we will be using this for possibly breakfast burritos and definitely for chicken quesadillas or chicken burritos. And this is a 10 count, so this will definitely last the next 2 weeks. Aside from the cans right there, you can see all of the rest of this food is fresh fruits and vegetables. So that accounted for the majority of the trip. Now the bananas at Aldi are 44 cents a pound. I got 2 bunches. I got one that's already pretty much ripe now that I can use for baby food. And then I got one that is a lot more green, and that way I know that I will have bananas at least going into next week. They won't last the whole 2 weeks, definitely, but they will at least last maybe the first couple days going into next week. I bought 2 3-pound bags of the navel oranges, and these were $2.89 a bag. Yellow onions. I use these in almost every single recipe that I make. I love savory food, and this was 6, I think it's 3 pounds. Yep, it's 3 pounds of onions for $1.69, and I actually have another bag in my pantry. So this will be plenty for the next 2 weeks. And this is a 3-pound bag of apples for $2.89. And there's lots of smaller apples in here, which I like because it's more of an appropriate serving size, so you don't feel so committed by grabbing, a massive apple. So between this and the bananas and the oranges, we will have enough fruit for the next 2 weeks. Sweet potatoes. This will mostly be used for homemade baby food. My daughter loves sweet potatoes, and I love how they're rich in vitamin A and they're very good for her. And of course, I love how cheap they are. So this whole 3-pound bag of sweet potatoes was only $1.79. So that's a great price for 2 weeks worth of baby food. And don't worry, I will be feeding her other things as well. Now, we eat a lot of broccoli at my house. It is definitely our most commonly consumed vegetable because it can be made so quickly and it's pretty versatile for a fresh vegetable. Now, these were $2.89 a crown. I got 2 of them, and they will definitely be used for stir fry and then just on their own in accompaniment with other dinners. Good old flat leaf spinach. Now, this was only $1.19. I will probably use the whole thing in one recipe. I will either put it in the lentil soup that I'm going to make, or I will put it in the chicken pasta salad, or maybe I'll split it into both. But spinach cooks down really small, but it is so good for you. It's one of the most nutrient dense vegetables that you're gonna find out there at a good price. Fresh green beans. I love fresh green beans when they look good and they are on season. And actually, these green beans looked so good that I got 3 packages. And I kind of hold them in my hand. They're all supposed to be a pound, but I kind of hold them in my hand and try to find the biggest ones that I can. And these were only $1.59 a bag. So that is a lot of vegetables. Carrots. Carrots are one of my favorite vegetables because they last forever in your refrigerator. You can have carrots in your refrigerator for easily a month plus, and they will still be good in soups and things like that. So I like to keep some carrots in my refrigerator. I go through all of my other vegetables first because they're a lot more perishable, and then I can go through my carrots last. They also obviously make great baby food, and these were only $1.49 for a whole bag. So now lastly, we're going to talk about canned food. The beans right here are going to be used in chili. So we have the Great Northern beans. These are 55 cents a can. I have 3 of those. And then the black beans, which are 49 cents a can, I got 1 of those. This will be used in white chicken chili. And then I got diced tomatoes, which are 49 cents a can, and these will be used in soups. 1 small can of tomato paste. I use this stuff as a base for a lot of soups. It makes everything taste amazing. And then of course, I also use it in spaghetti sauce. So I think I only had 1 left in my pantry, so I wanted to go ahead and get 1, even though I don't have an exact use for it right now. But these are 39 cents a can. And then I got 2 large cans of crushed tomatoes. These are the 28-ounce cans, and they are 79 cents a piece. And I will use this either in spaghetti sauce at some point, or also in a tomato-based soup. So again, I really like to keep some canned tomatoes on hand because I use them and go through them a lot. So tell me, what is the best deal that you have ever found at your favorite grocery store, or at Aldi specifically? Where have you saved the most money, and how long are you able to stretch between your grocery shopping trips? I usually do a week, and I try to stick to $75 a week for both groceries and consumables, but today I decided to do a giant shopping trip and do 2 weeks worth of groceries in 1 day. So share with me your tips and tricks for your grocery shopping. I would love to know, and try any tricks that you can throw my way. And again, make sure you follow me at House Hacking Mom to see all the awesome recipes that I'm going to be making over the next 2 weeks, and I will definitely include the recipes in the Instagram post. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. I make content like this twice a week, as well as videos about healthy eating and minimalist parenting. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. This was on sale for only $1.49 a pound. I'm sorry, that would have been awesome. Can you see that? Ah!